G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me WOODLE, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where the countdown is on to the next Blood Moon Horde in Undead Legacy. Everything I do from here on out is hyper critical. I need to make use of all the time I have because the sun is rising and it won't stop setting, and before too long there'll be waves and waves of zombies beating down my brand new base, which I would be very upset about if it all goes to tits. But you'll notice as well, I've done a fair bit of cleaning up and, well, organizing in my little base up here. All of my workstations are now down, scattered around the outside. But one thing I did want to show you guys, this titanium pickaxe that I found is amazing. This whole like heat event system in the middle here went away in the blink of an eye, because look how much damage this thing does. This is the best thing I found in a hot minute. So all that, like that metal stuff is now gone. I now have some room to maneuver and breathe and get my life together. And what I'm going to try and focus on, I'm saying this out loud and it's making me nervous. What I'm going to try and focus on is getting all my construction resources together. At the moment, my mortar and pestle over here is cranking out stone powder so that my cement mixer can start churning out concrete mix. I might just skip the whole like brick construction altogether. I used to build in brick and upgrade to cement, and that does give me lots of experience, but I might just go straight to cement if I can. But I need to build some sort of horde base into my base before shit gets bad. I'm already like out of breath and anxious about it, and I've barely even started the day. Need to make sure that everything here is cracking on though before I move on with my day. You actually, you're gonna need, I haven't figured out I like move my storage over yet. That's all gonna move over to here and have like a central area of storage. That's gonna have to wait though. What have I done with all of the stuff that goes into my forge? I don't even know. What's the bloody called again? Like a plate, I think it is. No, that one. This one. Plates. No, that's not in there. Is it in one of these boxes around here somewhere? There you all are. I knew you'd be here somewhere. Give me all of those ones. Give me the firewood and the fuel bricks as well. Thank you very much. Nice. Okay, I'm going to put you into this one. I need you to be the ingot mold first. Oh, I need to find the bellows too. I need to find all my shit again. I've got enough scrap titanium to make one titanium bar, which is lovely, but I'm gonna need, I need more money actually to repair my titanium pick when that time does come. Craft you up, and while you're at it, I don't want to make all of those into steel just yet, although I will need, stuff it. Stuff it. Steel's probably more important than anything else right now. Get you going as well. Once you're done with that, craft only like maybe, let's go like 80 more iron ingots. Don't want to use all of my scrap iron all at once. All of that, all of that, all of that, all of that, and all of that. No, I can't do it because I don't have enough space. There's so much smelting to be done. The reason I wanted to punch out as much steel as I could nice and early is because I'm about to do a whole lot of deconstruction using the tools I have on me, which is going to end up with them being very blunt and very broken, so repair is going to be a must. But I'm thinking, if I can not piss off all the neighbors, that'd be great. But if I can turn maybe this floor here into some sort of horde base here, I want to kind of have the horde base inside the building. So if a wandering horde or something shows up and hears me upstairs, and they'll just come to the horde base anyway, and I can deal with them like normal. But that's kind of like the plan. But to do that, there's going to be a whole lot of work that needs to be done nice and early. So what I'm kind of thinking is just like, first of all, destructing all of the floors. This one's kind of open, but it's too low to the ground. I want to be a little bit higher up. So if I go through, break down all of like the walls and shit all through here. Are you... Oh, you're just wood, which is like I was expecting concrete. I'm going to change my plans a bit, but if I go through and break down all of this, let it collapse down to the floor below, that'll be fine. Then that's going to give me some room to maneuver and actually fight. And you know what? This window here, ooh, that could be the entryway, you know? If I can punch all this out, build a bit of a column or something with some ladders and some ramps on outside, lure the zombies up and in through this window, that might be my best shot, you know, down to over here, and then maybe move like the access to like this area here. This could be like my fighting platform, and this little bit here, build like a narrow causeway, kill the zombies there. It's a bold plan. It's not a great plan, but we'll see how it turns out. Only way to know if it's going to work or not is to throw myself at it and see if it sticks. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this gun safe in here. I can't pick you up. I can only open you, and beating you to death is going to take a fair lot of time. Maybe I'll just like, oh, I can't let that fall actually because it's attached to the wall at the back. Ooh, maybe titanium pickaxe? You're gonna take forever. Okay, you might just stand there and be attached to the wall then, because I don't have time to break you all the way down. That's the last thing on the list of priorities. But everything else is kind of donezo through here. So maybe, you metal? You are. I'll break you down. If I kind of start at the top, detach everything from the ceiling, and then break the floor and the walls out, it could all like kind of fall down to the floor down below. Although, come to think of it, maybe, oh, do I break down the floor underneath first? No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll get there later. So I'll just go through and start detaching it from the ceiling, then the walls. Yeah, that should work. That should hopefully work, though. Collapsing anything inside my base always makes my heart palpitate a little bit. It's one of the few times in my life where I'm actually wishing I had a chainsaw. I barely ever use a chainsaw at the best of times, but right now, it would be a very wonderful thing to have in my possession. But can I make one? Chainsaw. I have read the recipe. Oh no. Oh no. Steel plating for a tier 8 chainsaw. I don't think I want to sacrifice that. I think the steel plating is more valuable to me. I'll get more legs out of that by repairing my steel axe than I would make it a chainy. It'd be a nice idea, and I'm very, very lazy at the best of times, but in this instance, I have to be careful. Just because I want to do this quickly doesn't mean I can do it on the expensive side. I'm still resource poor after all. It sounds like I have some company downstairs, which is a little bit inconvenient. Oh, you know what I could have done? Just go, oh, I don't have the perks for it though. Maybe this is the one instance in the world where rocking around with all of the Shocker Messiah books that just destroy buildings like it's no tomorrow. I'm gonna just go through and shoot all the walls and destroy my building that way. Wouldn't really be the specific design for a shotgun, I don't think, but if it works, who's gonna ask? There's a lot of ferals. I didn't consider this to be a serious threat, but apparently it actually might have been. Orgstyle gonna get me through though. So I guess you're like a proper wandering horde, but normally that's only like 2 or 3 ferals, but this has been like a few of them. Alright, interesting, the game's getting harder and things are getting scarier, but as long as I have my shotgun, I will make it through. Just gotta make sure I actually pull the trigger occasionally. I need to quickly run upstairs and just check my forge. One last swing. There we go. Where's the ladder? Ladder's over this way. Gonna move the access hatch to be over near the windows over there, back to where my my bunker's gonna be. I might, oh jeez. This is all wood here as well, isn't it? That makes me a little bit scared about cop vomit and stuff. Maybe to put in like a protective sheath or something of concrete of a strong material underneath the floor to protect this. Because if I lose some stations, I'm gonna be very, very upset with it. That's the risk you take building a horde base inside your living base. So it's usually why normal people don't do it. You, give me those. Ingot mold, brick mold instead, please. No, brick mold goes into them. Nice, nice, nice. And then you, bunch of bricks. I'll try and build other bricks to start with. I'm not going to dig myself up a bunch of clay at some point, but going brick then concrete will use the same amount of materials, minus the bricks I suppose, but I'm sacrificing clay for experience, which should be a good trade I think. Well, that's smelting away, back to breaking this shit down. I actually do now have, I just opened my inventory to chuck on a bandage to heal myself up, but I actually do now have all the gubbins needed to make the chainsaw. Is it worthwhile? I've already done a bit of hard yakka already, maybe at the very beginning, but the problem is it's only at tier H. And it's such a long way down the tree, and yeah, it might be a little bit faster, like hitting in succession, but the actual damage it does, I don't think it'll be anywhere near what the steel axe is putting out. I need that steel for other things though, I really do. As much as I would like it, I think it's the wrong choice, which means it's probably the right choice, but I'm too much of a galah to know it. I think for the most part, this has all been nice and separated. Everything looks nice and good through there. A couple of lights around the place that I might need to break down, but that's okay. And I will actually definitely need to separate that ladder too. In fact, in that case, it's probably not a bad shout, quickly slink on up, not a bad shout to chuck in, I reckon just there, the other access route. I can't break down the ladder and not be able to get up to my house anymore. That would be disastrous, but right down through there, I think. How you looking? You're now done. I'll take you out of there and quickly just chuck you into one of these boxes so I can make it into blocks later on. Anything that can fit into there and anything that can fit into there. And if I just chuck in like a little platform below there and a couple of ladders, that'll be fine for now. I can go and get the rest of it done later. Just carving out a little bit of room to make the platform. I'm just gonna like made it up. Oh! to the side here. In fact, I'm going to carve out now. I want to leave that little corner in place there. Mostly because I need some extra room for like storage and stuff like that. I like having a separate area for boxes that has all my Horde night gubs. So when shit hits the fan, and in true me fashion, I've left it till 9:30 at night to go and actually get into my Horde base. All the stuff I need is already there. Just open the box, tap R, and I've got what I'm after. So carve out that little sausage all the way along. And yeah, just like make that little corner over there my home. So I've got the ladder down to the basement through there. You're weak too. Okay, I need to replace the walls on that. And actually I need to break all the ladder going up from the basement too. They can't get onto it from the very bottom, but if they're going to think they can break through a wall somewhere along here, because if it's wood up here, it might be wood down the bottom as well, they can break through that and get onto the ladder inside that shaft and come up that way. They will choose to do so. Bloody hate super smart zombies. I'm trying to remember what I've done with my artisan table. Everything's now moved around, and trying to learn where everything is a whole new endeavor. Is today Derpo Day? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, I think it's fine. Oh, artisan table. Okay, there you are there. I need a lot of brick blocks, please. Oh, shit. I can't make brick blocks because I need the clay to stick them all together. Wasn't there one like... Oh, this is pretty dicey. I'm pretty sure there was. Oh, just like that. Yeah, there you are. A cheeky little planter. One clay. One fucking clay. Are you serious? That's all you bloody gave me? That's dick all! That's right. Found a little pallet of clay down the very bottom. That's 39, so I can now make 40 clay, brick blocks. Is there any, like, dirt out here I can dig up somewhere? That looks like dirt to me. It's part of the POS. Might be better. No, it's just sand. Is there any clay here at all? Just sand all the way down? Bloody Anakin Skywalker had it right. I bloody hate sand. It gets everywhere when you're looking for clay. Alright, never mind. You can keep that. This is not what I was hoping for today. I was like, right, I'm going to check off all of today and focus on doing nothing but upgrading my base and making it viable for the Horde coming up. And instead, I'm looking for resources all over again. You, do you have something good for me? Yes, there you go. Give me all of that. So I can make 33 brick blocks. I'll get you going along. That's all of my bricks done. I can also make concrete blocks, which would be 21 of them, but I think I have more concrete hanging out in you. Just remember to go over and actually pick up the concrete mix and move it around. It's often half my trouble. Chuck it in if I can, which now I can make... How many I can make now? 88. So I don't have a lot of building materials to work with, which kind of sucks. I'm going to do my best anyway. Drop back down here, down my newly installed ladder, which is giving me some problems. Over to them. Okay, so this is where that's all going to be. That's fine. Now I just need to carve out the floor around the outside of it. I'm hoping it's all wood all the way around soon. So once I've done that... Oh, that was silly. Once I've done that, all this floor here should collapse. Then I can work on the next floor. This is not a great idea. If it works, it's a brilliant idea, but so far it's not looking too promising. This might have been a little bit silly of me. I will tell you, I am kind of planning, or rather hoping, that this is one of the many POIs in 7 days that don't abide by physics. Like, they're built in a way that don't actually work with the game's own physics engine, which means that when they're built, they're just kind of slapped with a tag that says, physics doesn't apply here, don't worry about it. Which is why, like, you know, some buildings, when you take out the bottom of them, just won't collapse, because they're not designed to actually calculate physics. The way around that is once you have like a floating platform or something, if you then break one more block after that, it forces the game to calculate the physics again, and maybe it'll drop. Maybe. We'll see how we go. That's kind of like why up on the roof, like I have all my like workstations there, which actually in and of themselves do apply physics, like some structural support there, which keeps the roof up. But the floor and stuff in the middle, that's a pretty big span. So we'll see how it turns out once all this is done. I have some tricks up my sleeve if things are going to be pear-shaped, but I don't know. This is all a little bit dicey right now. There's only 2 blocks remaining, so this could get real hairy real quickly. I'll try not to stand on the limb I'm actively trying to sever. I mean, I'm not a smart man, but at least I'm better than that sometimes. This is the last one. It's connecting the entire floor. I hope this works. I hope this works. Here we go. Yes! Look at that! That's what I call being lazy. It was a whole lot of effort to get it done, but look how many blocks I don't have to break now. Shit, yes. And you can actually kind of see, now that the walls are gone, what my kind of plan is. That's the zombie entrance there. This is where I'm going to stand and fight over here. I have to like kind of move the ladder a little bit, I think, though. just make it a bit tall so I can jump up onto it. But if I'm standing here, one block up, like on the railing here, they're gonna walk in there, walk towards me, have kind of like a pathway there for me to kill them. But I want to have a drop here, so when I do go groupie, they fall off the side and free the path for those coming up behind. Oh, I'm so... Oh, shit. Oh, thank God. I had my fingers on the wrong bloody key. I didn't snap my ankles this time. Nice, good. Everything's coming up Josh's house. Now I just have to do the same again on this floor. So, start all over again. I do have to be a bit careful with this because this building is built a little bit lopsided, and even though it doesn't really pay attention to physics, I don't want to completely ruin everything. So, that wall's going to go along there. I don't want to remove that structural integrity. So, give me you. I'll just chuck you back there. That's fine for now. And I'll actually just cut across this way. I might go through and like... Someone's around, that's okay. I might go through later and like manually remove some of the last blocks to make sure the hole is exactly where I want it to be. But like when I'm doing like the big kind of like flop drop thing, taking out the supports and letting the gravity do the work, I don't want to bite off too much and break the entire building. Are you on my level now? Hang on. Hang on. Someone's gurgling at me. Oi! What's going on? Is it just you? Was just you? Okay. Oh, no, I hear more footsteps. Who's out here? Who's out here? I'm a busy boy, but I will take my Smoko to come and fuck up ScoMo. Speaking of Smoko, actually, it's been a hard day on the tools, and old mate's pretty hungry. Smoko just shove a burger in his face in a tick once I've done a little bit more work. Gotta actually make it through to... Well, it's almost knockoff time, actually. It's 4 PM. Time to heat up the pub for a pot and parma. That's fine. That's fine. We'll make it through. I just want to find where the next kind of side of the wall is. Because it is kind of like, it's narrower at the bottom in this building, it's wider at the top. So, need to make sure that, yeah, right about there. See how it's kind of cut in a little bit like that? So if I start heading up this side, just mark it for future me, measure twice and cut once. Nice. All along there. Someone's downstairs again. Can you all just like leave me alone for a tick? I'm trying to do some hard work. And all you guys are doing is coming over and causing me issues. I don't actually know where all of my food and stuff is. Do I have like any bacon and eggs left over? I do right there actually. Put you in me face and another one in me face. I'm gonna have to craft up some more though. That's while I'm thinking about it. Get my cooking pots and my cooking grills. Quickly chuck you into there before I forget. Nice. Ooh, I have enough to make 10 bacon and eggies? Absolutely. Here's a bunch of wood I've just found. You craft up that. Oh, happy days. Always good when someone's smoking up breakfast for you. I'm not sure if these are the last few blocks or if there's more work I've got to do on the layer below. There might be some like shelving or something underneath that's holding up the floor, but we'll see what happens when this block pops off. Okay, you're still... Okay, that's clearly getting held up by them. Gotta find the rest of the blocks that have any sort of support and remove it from them, either emotionally or physically. I don't really mind which one. Just gotta make sure they're unsupported and ready to fall down. Just like me. I don't know what this little platform I'm standing on is. I'm about to go down and have a little gander at it and see if it's something that I can get rid of. Speaking of getting rid of, there goes all of that. A little bit of goo flying around as well, but there you go. It's not pretty. It's not pretty in here at all. There is shit all over the place. There's floating lights and whatnot. Everything's kind of a little bit skewy, but... Oh, it was just this thing. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now we've got that done. The next step is I need to make sure that yeah, you're fine. The stairwell in here is also gone. That needs to be gone. I can no longer really get up to my house anymore, though. Do I get rid of this platform here? I mean, I probably should maybe get rid of all of this all the way down to the bottom too. Then how do I get up there though? Through the garage, I suppose? Which I suppose works, just a bit more effort than I might be used to. You are done. You should be at least anyway. Yeah, you are. Turn you off and quickly go and grab some fluids out of one of these bad boys. Making progress though. Not really like an action heavy day, but a construction heavy day. Sometimes it's going to take a day out of the apocalypse to make your life a bit better. Look, it may seem a little daft, but I am going to get rid of all of the stairwell in here. I don't want to have any opportunities for zombies to path any way other than what I designed for them. And we know how much they like climbing things at the drop of a hat. Barely even in the invitation, they'll be scrambling up boulders like they've left their stuffed bunny at the top of it. Get rid of you. You're attached there, I think. That little block there needs to go. Then that one should fall. I'm pretty sure. This is really testing my knowledge about how I think 7 Days to Die is all connected to each other. How are you still standing here, though? See, sometimes things just don't work out the way you thought they would. But alright, I'll just get rid of you the old-fashioned way then. Break you down with my trusty fire axe. There you go. It's almost 7 PM. I didn't even get started with actual construction yet. It was just pure destruction. But boy, we've done a good job of that. I think with this block though, I think we're all done and dusted. Like all the stairs are now gone. It's now a complete cavity all the way up to the roof with a little bit of design flaws, but that's all right. So everything in here is now just flotsam for the zombies to fight through. I've already been through the ATM. Yeah, that's fine. Everything here has been done. You are weak. Why are the walls of this so bloody weak? Okay. I might need to like break down those walls and turn them into concrete at the very least. And the walls up there to concrete, because the barrier between me and the zombies is going to be concrete, which means the other access routes need to be reinforced up to, if not better than that. They always go for the weakest part, and that is to be where I'm defending. That's how you get the zombies to path through. That's like kind of the bread and butter of the zombie AI. But I think the first protocol, now that I've done all of that, is to quickly duck on down into the garage and start breaking apart the ladder. There's so many different pieces that all go together and it all has to be right. It's delicate business trying to control the AI, because if you get one piece wrong, then nothing bloody works. We're starting at the top. It's 2 rungs per piece, which means that one there should be a different part. Break it down with ease, like it's butter with my new titanium pickaxe. 1, 2. Get that next one there. I don't know if zombies can path over broken ladders like this. It's somewhere in my head, it tells me that they can't, so I don't know, but I'm just making doubly sure. But if they don't even see this as an option to start with, it won't matter how strong the walls are, because they won't go here anyway. I broke down one of the wrong ladders, which is annoying, but that's fine. That was the right one I needed. I could always replace you with, no, want to go, hang on, that one there. You, fine, I'll do it. I'll go through the proper menu then and not use the sweet copy shape routine. You go that one, because I can still climb up broken ladders like that with ease. That's all fine for me. I just have to convert the walls of this shaft into concrete. It's now 8 PM. That's okay. You are not in there. This one, give me the bricks. Do I just go straight to concrete on that actually? How many? Oh, I've got 33. I could have made 88 concrete shapes. I reckon I'll go with the bricks for now, try and make use of whatever XP I can get out of that one. You, please search for, oh, extra brick blocks there, thank you. Search for concrete. I chucked it in there somewhere, yes I did. And I would also like a hammer. No, I've got a nail gun now, don't I? Nail gun, you, nail. Not the nails themselves, but the nail gun, the thing that fires them across the room and into your boss's head if you're Happy Gilmore. There you are. There you are. Nice. Give me that one. Change over for them. Let's go and fix up these walls. It's all going to be dicey now. It's all coming to a head. So this was the first port of call. Building myself a little platform to fight on. I'm terrified. Remember when I was building the roof of my last horde base back in the Pine Forest and the game just decided to randomly chuck blocks around? I don't have enough resources for that to happen again. So I have to make sure I'm placing these things very carefully. That's fine. I can upgrade you to concrete almost immediately. Do I just break you down and go straight to brick on you there too? I'll do that later if I have to. But this has got to go. Why is it wood? Everything else in there is steel except for like the shaft edges. I mean, it's not done for weight because it's kind of ignored the weight anyway. But if I just replace this wall here straight to concrete without blinking, then at least I know that whatever I put as the barrier, as long as it's not harder than concrete, the walls on the side of my bunker are just as strong as, and the zombies should ignore it. Last swing on that. That's now gone. Oh, one too many. That's fine. I can now chuck you into them. I could put a doorway in here, I suppose, and have this be the access route to my horde base, but I kind of like having the drop down from the little, like, lowered area up the top. Although I might change this over to drop down the backside down here. Although I do have this window here, which is kind of nice. Just because it's a horde base built for death and destruction doesn't mean we can't have nice views out the side of it either. Concrete all the way along. Wasn't actually, and before I do all of this, before I waste my concrete on that, you, artisan table, to make a concrete block, it was 5. So it's actually more efficient for me to turn, wow, okay, it's much more expensive for me to turn brick. Oh no, it's still 5 here too. Okay, I thought it was going up in 10s, but no, that's all good. So that is now nice and strong, and I don't need to worry about them breaking through the side. Still a safe just floating over there and some lights down below. That's fine, that's less of a problem. So now I just need to build a way for the zombies to get across to me and an access route outside as well. And then we're good. And then, I mean, it's not much, but we can build onto it later. As long as the fundamentals are there, I can use it for a horde base. Oh, you know what I need to do though? Oh, do I need to do it now? Do I want to keep building out of brick? Maybe. Maybe I do. Because concrete's harder to get, I suppose. If I only go and get some more clay soil, now is the time to do it. It is night time. Oh, but I reckon that's still the right call though. Get out there and get some clay so I can build all the shit I need to. Yeah, look, so what if it's about to be nighttime? So what if it's about to be nighttime? I need what I need. I'm gonna go and get it. What's the point of having all the bloody weapons in the world if I'm not gonna use it to go grocery shopping in the dead of night? I'll just take you, because you've got some fuel in you, and I'm not really going very far anyway. Swing around the 240. My park job has not been fantastic, but it's gonna have to do. G'day, Loz. How are you? I'm just gonna quickly boot scoop my baby out of town, chuck a little dozer while I'm at it. Find somewhere where I'm gonna be able to find some clay soil, which I'm pretty sure should be just kind of like anywhere out here, I guess. So if I just like park up here and start whacking the deck, what are you going to give me? Sand? I need better than that. I need better than that. Keep on going down. Maybe like a couple blocks down, I might start giving me the clay soil again. Any luck? Please? I'm asking really nicely. You're not really giving me much. I might be screwed. I thought we established this differently in... Was it Mega City? I think it was. Maybe even The Walking Dead, where eventually, if you keep digging down, you start getting clay again. But I'm not really catching a break here at all, am I? No, that's sandstone. So where the shit's all the clay soil then? This is not what I expected. Well, in that case then, for lack of a better idea, there's nothing really on the map that's showing me any sort of clay anywhere either. So I'm gonna go to the construction site in the road just over here. I think maybe because like it's a different color on the map, which is kind of all I'm going from, but because it's like a designated POI, those blocks are there regardless of biome. I think maybe might be able to start like tunneling down underneath and getting some clay soil out of there. It won't be much, but it might be enough for now. Plus there was like construction to be done out there anyway to kind of fix up the road. So 2 birds, 1 stone, or at least one of them. Yeah, look. That's not desert ground, that's proper soil. That's what I was after. Okay, well, give me the stuff over this side. Oh, you're untouched though. Quickly have a little gander at you for a little bit of clay. Lovely. Can I get out of the search bar, please? Go away. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna get what I can out of here and head back home. This is a bit of a hurdle I wasn't anticipating. That's a feral scoma right there. Oh, he's pretty mad at me too. All right, fair whackers knackers. Org style, where are you? Right there. I mean, this could be considered a grave I dig it deep enough, but I mean, not even I have the stomach to dig a grave deep enough for you. Oh, go away, everyone, though. I'm just trying to be out here and live my best life, and you guys are coming over and causing me grievances. That's a fair wacky is as well. That's, oh, hang on. That's fine. Just switch over to the SMG when the org lets you down. Oh, just kind of runs out of ammo, I suppose. There's always another option. Piss off, ScoMo. You are just so bloody tanky. How many rounds I have to put into you before you take the bleeding hit? You tickled me a bit. Oh, that's fine. Got the clubby. We're really working our way through all of our armament to see what works. Are we done? Are we good? Can I reload? I just didn't want to use the shotgun because it's so fucking loud. Although the SMG's just as loud, and I use that without a grievance. Before I completely use up my shovel, it is a construction site after all, so there's a various amount of other good resources around, like concrete and the clay pallet there too. Should have grabbed those first and foremost, but let's get the cement. Although, to be honest, like the actual cement powder isn't my main issue with making cement. My main issue is actually stone powder out of my mortar and pestle, which I don't think I can get from anywhere around here. There's actually some boulders there I might break down and take home with me. Was it? Oh, dingo. Dingo, not now, bud. Not, oh fuck, not now. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Oh, kind of in the middle of something else too. Doggos. Doggos in the den. This has just not been an especially great little endeavor for me. Things are going wrong left, right, and center. Just after 12:30, I'm just going to grab some of these stones before I go to make some more cement with. All the way down to nothing. Thank you very much. The large stones and the little stones are both useful for that, so that's all gravy. All right, yeah, let's go home. Let's go home. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm exhausted from today. I barely even left the house. Oh, look at all the concrete in there, though. Ooh, I might have to come back for that. That's a lot of resources left behind there, actually. That's kind of poor by me. But as I was talking about, you know, like the actual cement powder itself isn't my issue. It's the other stuff. So I might go back there and get that maybe after the horde, because I really need to focus tomorrow on building the actual like horde-based part of it. Now I've emptied out the house. That's fine. I need to actually put in the horde-based stuff, which is going to take some doing, but I'll have some spare time in the afternoon. I'll go and get the rest of the gubs, but not a moment before. just to wrap this up, I'm gonna walk along the little like skirting board that's still attached to the wall here and grab the the lights that are just floating in the middle of nowhere. Grab that one as well. Any scrap iron, electrical parts are always handy. Can't go much further that way. I don't think I can reach all of them. Some of them might have to stay there forever then and just light the scene despite the fact they're not connected to anything. I've heard of like wireless power that's taking it to a whole new level. I think we're looking kind of okay then. So in the morning, I'll get my materials, build myself the horde base and like put up a wall here. Might even overnight replace this with just brick or maybe even concrete as well. Might be a pretty good shout. How much do I have? Got you. Just put it in straight away actually. Yeah, all the way to concrete. Yeah, I can't cut corners anymore. I need to make sure that I'm as prepared for this as I'm ever gonna be. This is my end game base. If this gets like cut and like half-hearted, I'm gonna die here. But either way, I'll have to do that and then continue to upgrade, and then tomorrow, first thing in the morning, build that horde base, ready to take on the next Blood Moon horde, which is only a matter of hours away now. It's all getting pretty serious. I'll have to come back and face that seriousness in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of the Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.